What's up? Wicked Skill, Wicked Tech Lab here. I'm going to be doing a product review, more of just a generalized opening of this Lumen device that I picked up. It's a metabolic tracker. I haven't opened it yet. You can see it's still all sealed up. So this is just going to be a general opening video and my first thoughts on it. And then after I use it for a little while, I'll put a review up and let you know what I feel like this Lumen, or I guess how it's performing and what it's doing for me. Essentially, it's going to just help me with tracking what I'm eating, my metabolic measurements, how my body's using the fuel that I put into it, and hopefully overall help with some weight loss. All right, let's get this opened up. And inside the box here, we have little Lumen device. Pretty small little device, compact. Um, Lid over the top here so you don't get any dust inside of it. Be able to put it in your pocket, keep it with you. Like we have a little bit of instructions here, quick thank you note. We got charger, USB-C, got a little carrying case, help keep it from getting all dirty and everything in your pockets. And then we got nice heavy duty charger. Actually, it's actually weighs a good amount. The charger weighs almost more than the device does. Actually, it probably does weigh more than the device does. And that's everything that came in the box there. So we'll get it synced up to my phone real quick and we'll take a look at the app. In today's video, I am doing a basic opening and review of the Lumen device, which I purchased all on my own. The company has nothing to do with what I did in this video, what I say in this video. It's going to be a complete and honest review. I watched a lot of other videos on the device before I got it, and I couldn't really tell if I was getting honest reviews or not. This is 100% my honest opening of it and first initial thoughts. I'm going to use it for a couple months or however long I feel the need to until I feel comfortable with making an honest full review on it. And I'll go ahead and make that review and even cover the app in depth and what the app has to offer. But I just want to put this up that this was 100% not paid for by anybody. This is just my honest review on the whole device itself. Okay, so we got the device charged. Once you get into the app on your phone and you start making your account, it's going to have you set up your Lumen. It's a one touch button to turn the Lumen on right here at the bottom. When it gets to that point in the app, it's going to tell you to turn it on, and it's going to sync via Bluetooth, super quick and easy. Doesn't take much time at all. All right, getting into the app, I'm not going to go super in depth because I'm still learning the app since I just got into it last night. It has a today section, explore section, community, me, and the menu. I'm just gonna show through. I'm not really gonna explain the different areas, like I said, because I'm still learning them, but I'm gonna go ahead and show through them. Here's today. You can see the different things that it offers to show for today. Under the explore section, it's just got learnings that you do have to watch in order. I'll kind of scroll through these so you can see what they have there. And then it has a community section where you can actually post and talk to other people. They also have a Facebook group that you can join with the app and you can get into that group. Then under the me section, it has your flex scores. Once you end up getting your flex score, it'll cover your weight tracking. And then it also has your flex progress on how long it's going to take you to unlock your flex score. And then once you've had your flex score, it'll show that. And then the menu, it has where you can set up for your nutrition, your movement, your sleep. Here's the Facebook group join. One thing I have noticed with the app right now is it doesn't sync with all of the health platforms easily. So like I use Samsung Health, it does not sync with Samsung Health. It syncs with Google Fit though. So you have to transfer from Samsung Health over to Google Fit, and then Google Fit will transfer to Lumen. It does have a list of things that it will sync to, but I didn't notice Apple Health on there either. So it doesn't seem like it uses all the main ones, but it does use a variety of different ones. Like it has My Fitness Pal, it has Fitbit, it has Garmin, and a whole list of other ones as well. Initial thoughts from the first day of use, yesterday into today. It looks like it's going to be a really helpful tool to help lose weight. That being said, it is just a tool. It's not going to do anything necessarily for you to lose weight, but it's going to be a tool to show you what you're doing and maybe show you what you're doing wrong. Because you can't really cheat the system. You may be able to lie on your food tracker on what you're eating or what you're not eating or when you ate, or if you snacked, you may not be logging all the food that you're eating because you may just have like a handful of something like, oh, it doesn't matter, it's not that much. But this is going to be able to tell you where you're at in your metabolic state. So whether you're burning carbs, whether you're burning fat, it's based off of your breathing in and out of the machine. So you can't really lie to the machine. You may be able to say, oh, I'm only eating this, but it's going to know whether you ate or didn't eat because of where you're at in your metabolic state. Utilizing the app and the tool, they've made it pretty easy. For the food tracker, it does actually have an AI camera system where you can just take a picture of what you're eating and it will decipher what's in your meal. And then it will give you the options that it thinks it is. You can select what it is or isn't. And then you can add things to it after that. It does a pretty good job from my use of it yesterday and today, just on at least getting the right ingredients, maybe not quite the quantities, but you can just go in and edit the quantities to make it what it's supposed to be. That's really helpful if you're not one into tracking food like myself. I don't want to sit down and have to track every individual thing that I'm eating. So being able to take a picture of it and then just edit it makes it a lot faster. That's going to be really helpful in the weight loss portion of it as well. Then it will also track your fasting hours if you want to track that. And it also gives you meal options. So, based off of what your calorie intake and your macronutrients for the day, it will make judgment calls on what you can or can't eat. It'll say, here, try this. And it gives you a variety of different meals that you can try that will fit into your day. Another thing that I noticed as well is when you do a workout or you add a workout into the app, it will make adjustments for your macronutrients for the day based off of your calories burned and what it thinks you might need to help cover. So it might add some carbs or it might add some fats or some protein to your meal plan for the day based off of how intense your exercises were for the day. So the better you can sync your apps to it, the more accurate that's going to get as well. Overall, my first impressions of it seem to be pretty good. I've only noticed the one downside that it doesn't have all the fitness apps that it syncs over to. That could be something that they could really improve on with that. Other than that, that's the only thing I've noticed right out of the gate with opening it up and using it for the first day. I'll go ahead and keep putting some other videos up of my progress and how I'm enjoying it. And I'll probably do an in-depth review once I get a little bit more familiar with the app and how everything. If you want to keep up with my progress and what I think about the device itself, I'm going to be putting those videos up over on my IRL page. This video is going on my tech page because, I mean, it is tech. It is something new that I'm trying. So I want to go ahead and put my uh, information about the tech itself on my tech page. But the overall use of it and probably my review of it will go on my IRL page. So if you want to check that out, I'll have it posted down in the description.